Access granted. Access granted.
Going in. Come out! Still not. Stand down. Not here. Taylor! He showed himself again. I want him. Still nothing. Stand down. He's not here. Understood. Still nothing. Gone. Keep running. Someone hiding over the... Hostile! Hey, move on. Oscar Mike! Die! Come on out! Intruder! Shit! I'm gonna find you! Continuing searching. Still nothing!
That frequency we tracked just got a burst of activity. I think these guys might be pulling out.
Yeah, I've kind of been getting that feeling.
If he shows
Any
himself
idea who's
again,
running the
They're using some kind of code. But from what I gather, the guy giving the orders is still a level below you.
Nice job, Pritchard. I'll find him.
Taylor! If he shows himself again, I want him!
Well, looky here. We got us a Boy Scout.
He must be the one who mucked up my operation at the morgue.
Get rid of him, Barrett.
Oh, that's gonna be a pleasure. You don't look so good, boy.
Pay for that!
Well, looky here. We got us a Boy Scout.
He must be the one who mucked up my operation at the morgue.
Get rid of him, Barrett.
Oh, that's gonna be a pleasure.
Boy Scout!
die on me yet. This Boy Scout's got a few questions to ask. Your leader, the one who called you Barrett. Who is he? Why is FEMA sending you after Seraph Industries?
FEMA? You think FEMA gives a rat's ass about some rinky-dink biotech corporation's company secrets? You got worse enemies than FEMA.
Yeah? Like who? Who?
Get to Shanghai. Hangshan Court Gardens. Penthouse. Tell him... Tell him... Tell him Barrett sent you straight to hell!
Jensen, what's going on down there? Those soldiers just sticked out like you wouldn't believe.
They see you?
No, I was flying dark in case it got hot. You all right?
I'm fine. Patch me to Seraph.
I'm getting you out of here first. Get to the LZ. I'll pick you up there.
Yeah, take us back to Seraph Industries.
None too soon if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Seraph first.
I suppose you could. Or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Need everyone on high alert. It's not only the pro-ogs who might want to get a Taggart, but the ones we have to.
A secret prison camp hidden in Highland Park? You've got to be kidding me.
With all due respect, Mr. Cannon, I can't believe we're letting that arrogant bastard Taggart slip around our building.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarris' top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Gladly.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the Typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Where the hell are you, Jen? I haven't got all night.
I told you I had to brief Sarah first.
I see. I realized how much of a brown-noser you were.
I'm not a brown-noser, Francis. I just enjoy keeping you on edge.
10 minutes, Jensen. Make it snap.
Want. Hate to admit it. Need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
This company has had access to our network since before the first attack.
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But who behind this particular algorithm is good? Good.
You've told Sarah?
Here's the thing. The intrusions were possible backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years. First time I've seen that particular access route. David created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming data shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Boss,
is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me? Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them, even though the loophole existed.
Ah, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
Now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank, paranoid, dumb. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board, Pritchard made me pass, and I gotta admit, wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just focus on what's important.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as bad as I do. That breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. There's other things in my mind. Secure here for all mind. I can't let trivial security concerns get in the way when people like Bill Taggart want to see me fail. No, you're my lawyer, Adam, and I trust you. I know the loyalty you've shown. I continue this fight into the important, isn't it? The future.
Boss, I think we're getting sidetracked here. If you win this war for you, I need to know how badly compromised. I need to know what was in that data stream, in case our enemies accessed it.
You think they could have? I see your point, son. Bad.
Look, I'm not going to share every single detail of this data with you. As CEO of this company, there are things I can't release, even to you, Frank, or Athena. I consider a team here, but we each have our own roles to fill. I decided I'm trusted with what in this case. You're just going to have to do your job without knowing all the facts. Megan said you could roll with the punches. She was right.
Megan? What have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
No, Adam. You were discussing it. I just told you it's time to move on. I can understand why the mention of Megan's name gets your hackles up. She did break my heart after all. But the data I routine fact-finding check carried out after one of our many late-night discussions, and I don't see how knowing the content of it will make you better equipped for... Honestly, Adam, you're starting to appear jealous as Frank. Just trust me with this one.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. The two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. What are you afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. Not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run background checks on people. New recruits like you.
You what?
I had to, Tom. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. Send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. If you want to read the file immediately, but please don't forget your priorities. Farida's waiting to take you to China.
be accompanying Mr. Tiger to dinner tonight. I must head to Utah.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. You might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. We're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. Address you. Hangsha Court Gardens. A bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but it's not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. Advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Hey, do you know how to get to the Honghua hotel?
Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh? Pekin District. Just walk over there and go down the stairs.
There is much to do down here in the lower city, especially in the Kwaigan district.
You know, amazing view of the cityscape on the rooftop is just nice enough. How could be there?
I think bringing in Bell Tower to police the city is a great
If you can get your hands on something.
I need to get something in my
Wait.
apartment.
谁呀？
I don't care what kind of operation is going on. Now let me in immediately.
Can't oblige you, ma'am. Now move along, please.
How dare you? Who are you to tell me I can't get into my own home? Do you know how much money I pay for this place?
I said move along before there's trouble.
You bell tower assholes are all the same. You don't have an answer to an honest question, so you start to threaten.
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
Bell Tower is conducting an investigation in this building, sir. No admittance.
Malik, you might have been in a trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
请不要再烦我。
Access granted.
There's no dope. We got into his panic room, but we couldn't decrypt the computer codes.
Must have something really juicy in his hard drive. He's got to have a password for it.
I'm more concerned about where he might have gone to.
Maybe his password is something Dutch-like. We should try for a fog.
If we don't find this guy in the next few hours, shit is gonna be hitting the fan in every room in the ranch.
No kidding. It's for dinner.
Access granted.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest? Or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
If anyone's here, come out now.
I think you see it, things.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Buddy Les never paid